sucker punch at the end with the big finish, and this is another one we've been looking at. Mihkel Norman and Pawel Borkowski.
Yeah, Pawel Borkowski for me, you know, looking strong in this half of the battle. Mihkel Norman, really an unknown entity, turned up to this round, really proved his worth in the dry and qualifying. But Pawel Borkowski in the wet is a rain master. That guy knows how to lay it down. We see him at Pox put it on the door to James Dean multiple times, bully James Dean, in fact, around that circuit.
I mean, we're going to get sketchy drifting here, Ian, because the guys have never done a run on the wet circuit here. So they're going to be feeling it out as they go. Expect a lot of mistakes. It was bone dry for entirety of yesterday practice and qualifying. So now they've got to go in here with no practice. They don't really have a way of feeling anything out. It's going to be a very messy top 32. Of course, we take a small break from that point on to top 16. The track should start to dry up at that point. But right now, these guys are in full wet, and they couldn't believe it when they rolled up to that start line and it started to rain, because this just unnerves those drivers. They've built up a consistent run. They know exactly the moves they're making throughout the course. Now they got to make them all up from scratch. Yeah,
I mean, look at this, full wet now, so no patchy conditions at all, as we see Mihkel Norman on the start line and Pawel Borkowski to give chase. They get the thumbs up from our start line marshal.
This could go either way.
This could go any way right now as they come off the line.
So Mihkel Norman, Tults, as you look at it, testing the conditions there, just jams
give it a little feel there with the foot brake, jams it in though, fires it in, and look at Borkowski. Borkowski nowhere to be found as Mihkel Tults.
Tults are much braver, but now Borkowski is starting to get himself back into the fight. But look at
Mihkel Tults is very, very deep into the gravel there.
Drops a wheel off the circuit, creates a cloud of dust, but Borkowski gets back into it again. And this is a perilous deceleration zone now, with just absolutely no grip out there whatsoever. As all of that rain now lying on 2 days of freshly laid rubber, it's almost like you know, a nice rink. I would say is probably the easiest thing to describe it. A nice rink with a 700 horsepower car.
Yeah.
So as you can see, look at this test on the front brake, just and coming in, making sure he doesn't overshoot the corner, but a nice from Tults in the first corner there. And Borkowski, you know, playing a little bit of catch up here, trying to skip through the course, but this is where he just overshoots it. And you can see Mihkel there just transitioning back to the other side of the circuit. Yeah.
Puts on a good lead run. You know, he dropped one wheel. You know, we expect some mistakes, especially in these weather conditions. But yeah, I mean, listen, Borkowski gets back on the door on the finish line, almost pushes Mihkel.
Yeah, again, I don't know which way